Welcome to Food for Thought Thursday. Today's topic is on the common cold. Now, while there's no cure for the common cold, there are certain things you can do to alleviate your symptoms and to shorten the duration. Now, today's topic is actually in a longer format and can be found on my webpage. So feel free to visit my website under articles and go back and print this entire article on the common cold with all the suggestions. Now, one of the things you want to think about is when you're dealing with a cold is reducing the inflammation and reducing the irritation that's going on from the cold. So having foods really high in quercetin is very helpful. What that does is quercetin is a natural compound that is an anti-inflammatory and a natural antihistamine. And you can find quercetin in onions, red apples, as long as you leave the skin on, cabbage, black beans, grapes, and blueberries. So those are great foods to add. Now you also want to make sure that you drink plenty of fluids. Everyone knows that, but that actually helps lubricate the respiratory tract to help fight off infections. And plenty of sleep. And you'll also want to avoid sugar at all costs while having a cold. Now keep in mind that sugar can depress the immune system for up to 6 hours, so it's going to just prolong your cold. And you'll want to avoid things that are cause a lot of mucus, and that would be mainly like dairy foods, especially milk. And of course avoid alcohol and tobacco while you're dealing with any kind of upper respiratory condition. Now there's a couple products I really like that can help shorten your duration, one of which is vitamin C. You can take vitamin C in high doses while dealing with your cold, 1,000 milligrams like 3 times a day to start with, and you can actually increase that, you double that as long as you can tolerate it. And one of my favorite things is a ginger tussin, and that is if you're dealing with a cough. Now I want to caution you about cough syrups over the counter. So many of those have just so many harmful things in them that it just amazes me. First of all, they're usually loaded with sugar, high fructose corn syrup, and even the sugar-free ones are loaded with artificial sweeteners, which just aggravate any kind of ill health condition. But one of the main culprits that I really want to warn you about are the artificial colors in those cough syrups. Now think about this. The artificial colors are known to aggravate the upper respiratory tract, so it should always be avoided if you have asthma, bronchitis, any kind of cough, any kind of irritation. So I want to direct you to my website. If you are watching this on my website and you scroll down, to the left of your screen you'll see a featured product that is a powdered vitamin C that makes it an easy way to take your vitamin C, and especially soothing if you're dealing with a cold. And if you click on that, that'll take you to my store where that is my cold and flu section. And you'll see the ginger tussin. You need about a 1/4 teaspoon of this natural cough syrup to ease your cough. And there's absolutely nothing harmful in it whatsoever. It's totally natural. So again, I want to remind you to go back to my website on the home page and click on articles. You'll find a complete printout of how to approach the common cold holistically. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope you'll refer back to it if you are one of the unfortunate ones to have to deal with a cold. So have a great weekend, everybody, and I'll talk to you next Thursday.